Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we peek behind the curtain of corporate announcements and see what's really going on under the hood. Today, we're diving into Health Discovery Corporation's latest filing with the SEC. Let's just say they've sent out a letter to their shareholders, and it's always good to decode what that might mean. Before we get into the nitty-gritty, if you enjoy these kinds of breakdowns and want to stay ahead of the curve on what these corporate documents actually mean for investors, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also, we have a fantastic Discord community where we discuss these filings in real time, linked right down in the description. So this report is dated September 12, 2025, and it's a Form 8K. This is often called a current report, which means the company is reporting a major event that shareholders should know about right away. In this case, Health Discovery Corporation issued a letter to its shareholders. This kind of letter usually contains an update on recent company activities, company news, and any significant developments they want to share. The company we're looking at is Health Discovery Corporation. They're incorporated in GA and their main office is in Atlanta, Georgia. Their stock ticker symbol is HDV and their common stock is traded. This filing specifically mentions their common stock. This is the basic ownership stake in the company. When you buy a share of common stock, you become a part owner. The main point of this filing is to disclose that the company indeed released this letter to its shareholders. Regulation FD is all about ensuring fair disclosure of information to all investors simultaneously. So when a company releases important news, they often file it with the SEC like this to make sure everyone gets the information at the same time. They're essentially saying, hey, we sent this letter out, it's on file as Exhibit 99.1, and you can look at it if you want. Now, it's important to note what this filing itself doesn't contain. It doesn't deep dive into their financial numbers or give us a detailed breakdown of their performance. Instead, it's simply informing us that a letter has been sent out. To get the actual juicy details about the company's activities and financial health, we'd need to find and review that letter. Exhibit 99.1, which is furnished with this report. Unfortunately, this particular document doesn't include the content of that shareholder letter itself, only that it exists and has been provided. It's like getting a notification that a package has been delivered but not being able to see what's inside without opening it. The report is signed off by Alan K. Hauser, who holds the title of Chief Executive Officer. This makes sense as the CEO is typically responsible for communicating key company updates to shareholders. So what does this all mean? Well, basically, Health Discovery Corporation has put out an update for its investors. This filing is just the official record of that communication, the real story, the actual financial health, the actual operational updates, are all packed inside that shareholder letter, which is referenced here, but not directly included in this specific SEC form. Think of this filing as the cover of a book telling you there's a story inside. To understand Health Discover of a book telling you there's a story inside. To understand Health Discover of a book telling you there's a story inside. To understand Health Discover of a book telling you there's a story inside. To understand Health Discovery Corporation's actual performance and direction, we have to find and read that story. Without seeing the contents of the shareholder letter, we know an update was given, but we don't know what that update entails. Was it good news, bad news, or just routine information? The answer lies in that separate exhibit. For now, this report is simply a signal that information has been shared with investors. Now, looking at the bigger picture of Health Discovery Corporation, they are a publicly traded company, so their activities are under scrutiny from investors, regulators, and the market. Filings like this are crucial communication channels. While this Form 8K doesn't give us the financial meat we usually look for, it tells us the company is actively communicating with its shareholders, which is generally a good sign of transparency. However, the absence of detailed financials in this particular filing means we can't do a deep dive into their current performance. Based on this document alone, we have to assume the shareholder letter contains what they deem most important to communicate at this time. If that letter highlights significant financials in this particular filing, means we can't do a deep dive into their current performance based on this document alone. We have to assume the shareholder letter contains what they deem most important to communicate at this time. If that letter highlights significant financial growth or challenges that would drastically alter our perception. To truly assess Health Discovery Corporation's standing, we'd need to analyze that shareholder letter for specific metrics, growth indicators, risks, and future plans. Are they expanding into new markets, facing new competition, or achieving key milestones? The information is likely there, but requires us to look at the accompanying exhibit. This filing serves as an announcement that these details are available for investors. Alright, that's our breakdown of this Health Discovery Corporation filing. What's your take on this type of disclosure, where the key information is in an attached document? Do you find it helpful or frustrating? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.